What's up in War Eagle War Report family? It's your guy, Ike Jones. We are back, and today I have the pleasure of sitting down and talking once again with the head coach of Auburn women's basketball, Johnnie Harris. Coach Jay, how are we feeling today?
I'm good, War Eagle.
War Eagle, appreciate you taking a little time today. I want to start, recently, Auburn women's basketball, 1,000 wins as a program, got that win notched under your belt. 3-0 start to the season. This team's really just getting started, but kind of tell the people a little bit about what they should expect. You're about to get into some P4 competition, making the West Coast trip here. But what should people expect from this collection of Tigers this year?
I think you're always going to see that toughness that we preach about all the time. I think this team has really, really good chemistry, and I think we'll continue to grow and get better as the season go along. We're about to face probably 5 challenging games in a row, so it's going to be it's going to be helpful for us, but it also is going to allow us to have like a free SEC, look at some different teams. So we are, I'm really excited to see how our team will respond to going on the road in a couple of hostile environments and then going to the Virgin Islands. I always say that the next step for this team is to mature and to they're so loose and they have so much fun, but to understand that this is business
Right.
and we got to take care of business first. So I'm looking for that growth and development, and I think you'll see our team getting better and better as the season go on.
Yeah, well, listen, already some things to be excited about as far as the improvement is concerned. This is a defensive team that recently set the single game, scoring record for Auburn, and that was without Talia Scott, who made her debut just recently and did not disappoint as far as shooting is concerned. But offensively, kind of what do you feel like this team can be now that you've got Talia Scott in the fold? And we'll talk a little bit about maybe some potential improvements coming with the team later. But, where do you see the ceiling for this team being offensively? You got Talia, you got Deanna in there. What can this team be?
That's just it. More balance. I think you have Taylor more confident in her shot. You have Celia, and we score a lot off of our defense, but I think our offense is a lot more fluid. We have more options, and I think we have more balance. Probably we Talia can shoot the ball, and then Deanna, she can shoot it. She can also score back to the basket. But we've also seen some improvement with Owen. We've seen improvement with Celia Sambani, with Caitlin Duhan. So and our newcomers, and even Adia, who didn't play a lot last year. Those kids have worked really hard, and they're providing us with some depth and without us losing that offensive flow that you want to keep during the ball game.
Yeah, well, I wanted to talk about the newcomers because, Jordan Hunter, Soraya Daniels, both have been playing some pretty heavy minutes because of some, people being out early in the season. What have you liked from your freshmen so far this season in the first three games?
They're competitive. I like their competitiveness. They're coachable. They work hard. And like I said, I really feel like those kids will continue to develop and get better because they're unselfish. But they give me everything they have every day.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So this year's team, again, some people still injuries and all that sort of thing. You guys are playing a little shorthanded, particularly in the post there without Yakaya Milton. But yesterday, you had an opportunity to kind of project some future Tigers to the team, and you signed 6 new people to that signing class on early signing day. Let's just kind of take them one by one and talk about them as they rolled in. First, it was Miracle. She was going to be a big presence in the post for you. Yes. What did Auburn basketball land in Miracle?
Physical. She's physical. She's aggressive. She loves to mix it up in the paint, but she can also step out. She can put the ball on the floor. She has a mid-range jumper. So she's just, and she's just a kid that that's hungry. She fell in love with Auburn on her visit, and our players fell in love. She has a great personality. She just fit. I just felt like she fit, and I felt like her physical presence inside, like she's not afraid. She don't care who you are. She's a kid that, I love that mentality.
Okay. Next up, let's talk about Sasha. Sasha was added to the program. Now, this is one I didn't have on my radar before I saw it come across on signing day. How did we get this one across the finish line?
Actually, her coach Colin told me about her. And it was right toward the end of recruiting season. So I didn't get to see her a lot, but I did like what I saw in her, and I watched a lot of video and film on her. But I had a chance to go and watch her in person as well. She's another kid who can play multiple positions. She's tough. She loves defense. She can score all three levels, and that's what you look for at big guards.
Mm-hmm.
She's a kid who has come to camp for the last couple of years. And she has developed into a really, I think she's going to be a surprise for some people. I think she was under recruited. And not because people didn't like her. I don't think people knew about her, had a chance to see her play. And I think, I think she's going to be one of the steals that we got.
Okay. Another one, again, I didn't have on the radar. Saw it come across, Jakara Butler. What did Auburn get in that one?
Yeah, I'm really excited about Jakara. She reminds me a lot of Celia Sumbani. She can shoot it on the outside. She's probably a little bit more skilled, but she's a rebounding monster. She can shoot the three. I project her as being a 4 player. And maybe even at some point moving her out to the 3 like I do with Celia. She has, like I said, she can shoot the 3, but she really mixes it up inside. She is a monster rebounder, and I love that about her. She can defend. So I really feel like she'll be able to help us either on the wing or on the inside as far as defending.
Okay. Now, the next 2 I was aware of before signing day because I saw the commitments coming in. But first, we'll have Nyla Wilson, who made it official yesterday. What did Auburn get in Nyla?
I think we got a big steal. She's tough. She's competitive. I think I told somebody she has a Mamba mentality. She has that I'm gonna kill whatever's in front of me to get where I need to go. And that kid, she fits the way we want to play. She's another kid that's people gravitate to because they want to play with her. She has a great personality. And she want to win. And she was not a kid. She was a kid that was not afraid to come in and make her own mark. So she could have went to a lot of places, a lot of ranked teams, but she wanted to come here and help us get to where we're trying to go to. I think she's going to be a huge piece going forward.
All right. And then as far as the out of high school signees, this one was a big one when the commitment happened. But Brandy, make sure, is it Harrod or Harrod?
Harrod.
Brandy Harrod there. What did Auburn get with landing Brandy Harrod?
Brandy was, she's a big lefty wing. Again, she can probably play 2 or 3 positions. She can guard over the wing and on the inside, probably a 4-player. Long lefty that can shoot it. She can pull up. She's super athletic. She'll be a good rebounder, a good defender, but she can also score.
Listen, I hear a theme of physicality. So, that again matches the brand of what you have brought to Auburn basketball over the last 3 seasons, now going into the 4th year. Last one, again, something I don't think a lot of fans would have seen coming. But from over in China, Yu-Ting Deng, you guys signed her recently. What is going to be happening with Yu-Ting Deng coming up here?
So Yu-Ting is, she's a kid that graduated high school last year. Right. So she's been playing with her national team. A friend of mine actually put her on my radar. And so I've been watching her and speaking with her. And she's just a kid that's hungry. She's competitive. She's very skilled. She is experienced with international play. So I think there is a chance she's probably going to be a mid-year enrollee, and there's a chance that she could join this current team this year.
That would be amazing to be able to add some additional skill to this current team. Yeah.
Yes, so I think she'll be a great addition to this team. She came on a visit. She fell in love with Auburn. I think all the people here that met her fell in love with her. She's a great kid. Again, that's hungry, looking for opportunity, and I think this will be a good one for her.
Okay, well, I am definitely looking forward to seeing all of these young ladies get an opportunity to put on the orange and blue and see what you all still have left for the Auburn family as the season progresses. Coach Jay, you've done an amazing job of turning a program that wasn't winning a lot of basketball games into one that people are now expecting. I heard last night during the broadcast projections that, this could be a team that can make it back to the tournament again this year of the SEC teams. When you look at the landscape of what the SEC is this season, it's going to be a tough one, but, how do you feel like Auburn fits into the mix of what's happening right now with all of the toughness that's happening around this league, the addition of Texas and Oklahoma?
It is tough. And with the addition of those two teams, that's two top 10 teams. So with the addition of them, it's just going to be tougher, but I think we have put a team together that, if you can guard and now you can score, I think you have a chance in any ball game. And that's what you want. You want to have a chance in any ball game. And I think this team has some hunger. We have a little bit of experience. Like I said, we're a little bit more balanced than we were last year. I think we're a better defensive team than we were last year. So, I just feel like if we continue to progress and get better every day, we'll have a chance. And that's what you want. You want to have a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Coach Jay, I appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to update us on what you got going on with the program. A lot of great excitement around the new young ladies that are going to be coming. A lot of great excitement around this program, and the Auburn family is looking forward to seeing what you all produce out there. But we're going to get out of here. As always, great talking to Coach Jay. If you want to get more content like this, you know where we are. We're at The War Report all over the social media. TW Report is on TikTok. Until the next time, and as always, War Eagle.
War Eagle.